This one for Jinx Reacts off the top of the brain. Happy hour first run, we had to drop it insane. Let's go.
Alright everyone, welcome back to Jinx Reacts. I am Gina Winks, and today we are checking out the February 2026 Patreon requests. Right now, I will be reacting to Coheed and Cambria, Three Evils, Embodied in Love and Shadow. This is a request from our executive producer, Wes, and shout out to Wes. This is his first month along with us to be here for the live streams with Patreon. So welcome here, Wes. You are awesome. Thank you for this. Also, just so you know, I love me some Coheed and Cambria. Don't know very much of their music, but what I've heard I love. Yeah, I'm excited to check this out. So yeah, without further ado, let's fucking go. Coheed and Cambria, Three Evils. This is just the audio.
Across the floor in the handle where we drove the drill. A cautious ear to the mouth of your confession. Think of all the things we put him through. In the face of his God, would he tell the truth? Still recorded were the words that dribbled out his kiss. When eyes go blind in this man of what could once become. Sever the limbs of his torso in sleep and burn what remains so the world may now see. No longer will we wait for your answers.
So okay, so this is a fun vibe, and I never know which Coheed songs I've heard because I don't memorize, I don't remember names of titles and things like that. I have not heard this. Ingo said, I already love this. Green Day vibes. Yeah. And I haven't heard anything like this from them, I don't think. Also, side note, I love that Wes included this, and I'm just realizing there is a note added. So Wes says, Coheed and Cambria's albums are part of an Amory Wars graphic novels that lead singer Claudio and his wife have written together. So they go along with this whole graphic novel, and I believe, are the albums chronological, or I remember, I know that they follow that. I know that they follow the storyline of it. Wes said, I couldn't find a decent video. The mix on the studio is too awesome. That's all good. I like it. I dig it. And Wes said, yes, man, pretty much chronological. I couldn't remember, and I couldn't remember if one of the albums is a preface to the story that came later. I don't know. Regardless, I love that concept of they are all interconnected, and that's just lovely. And Claudio, his voice is so cool, unique. You hear it, you know exactly who it is. Also, his hair, of which we cannot see here, his hair is also badass. I just have to say that. Random side note. Yeah, I dig this. I love it.
Back to the hell where you've come from. Think of all the times you once had. Write them in a letter that says goodbye. You listen to read. He's done while you're face down in the dirt. You stomach the hurt and break for him here just how much he's worth. Slowly discarded with the remains of his lonely youth. Among the alley where the dwellers scared to notice. Picture a young boy in pieces in streets with gravel. Malfunctions, no name to be called. Redeemer will fix him, restore him. With the love is no other. Think of all the things you did before. Write him in a letter that says reborn. Oh, oh, oh.
I appreciate about one of many things I appreciate about Coheed and Cambria. Like their storytelling is intriguing because there's like definitely they paint a vivid picture, which makes sense being that it is based on the graphic novel that they wrote. And like as someone who's ADD and does not follow lyrics very well, what I do love is it's an opportunity every time I hear Coheed song. Not, I guess maybe not every time. There are some that are super like straightforward, but like I'll have to re-listen to really catch all the nuances to like the emotions that go along with what we hear in the lyrics. I have a few that actually ended up on, I think maybe top 10 of my Spotify for last year of Coheed. But I think I only have like maybe 5 of their songs on my playlist so far, which is nuts. I mean, they have a huge catalog of music. But yeah, I dig it. Like I very much look forward to re-listening and with all of this said being that it like follows the albums follow the story. I know some of the story. I know the gist of the whole story because I've got people who, well, actually, Undead really likes Coheed and Cambria. Like, so I know I understand and grasp the whole overall story, but there's so much there's so much nuance to everything.
Break for him here, just how much he's worth. Walking away, I'll fire on. Walking away, I'll fire on. Walking away, I'll fire on. On the wrong way out, on the causeway to nowhere.
So
On the wrong way out, on the causeway to nowhere. On the wrong way out, on the causeway to nowhere. Dear my friends, in the time we've spent forever after beyond this, when will our nightmare ever end? Dear my friends, in the time we've spent forever after beyond this, when will our nightmare ever end? Pull the trigger and the nightmare stops. Pull the trigger and the nightmare stops. Pull the trigger and the nightmare stops. Forever you will learn. Pull the trigger and the nightmare stops. Pull the trigger and the nightmare stops. Pull the trigger and the nightmare stops. Forever you will learn. Pull the trigger and the nightmare stops. Pull the trigger and the nightmare stops. Pull the trigger and the nightmare stops.
yeah, I love what they do. They have really cool layering that they do as well with both vocal, especially with vocals and guitars. Just beautiful overall, just art. Their music, their lyrics, all of it is art. I mean, all music is art, but like they're, it's vivid and unique and I love it. And some of them almost theatrical depending on what song it is. And like there was some really cool, I don't know if syncopation is the right term because I'm not sure if it was syncopation, but like there were some really cool, I don't even know what the right word would be. Like I can't think of what the word is, but there were neat things within the composition of the music that were happening. Wes said, yes, they are good at syncopation and also polyphony, yes. And when he does the different voices, I know in certain songs, I don't know about this one, but I know in certain songs they're like, it's like different characters, like, or different versions of one character talking, like fighting against each other. I just love it. All right. Coheed and Cambria, three evils embodied in love and shadow. Shout out and thank you to our newest executive producer, Wes, for this request, having us dive back into the Coheed and Cambria rabbit hole. So, please make sure to go support, check out Coheed and Cambria. If you like what you see here, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, and comment. I read every single comment. Cannot reply to all the comments, and I truly do love hearing what you have to say. It makes my heart happy. Shout out to all the producers and executive producers that are hanging out with me today on the Patreon exclusive live. That's tiers 2 and 3 on Patreon. If you are interested in finding out what all of this is about, the link to Patreon is in the description. And if you just want to hang out with awesome humans, check out Discord. That is in the description as well. And another way to support the channel, I've got 2 new playlists that say watch to support Jinx Reacts. And those playlists, one is for standard videos, others is for shorts, and those are all monetized videos. So all you got to do is press play and know you are directly supporting the channel. Super cool stuff. I love you all. Thank you for being here, and I will see you on the next one.